Hello everyone and welcome to Nailed It Tarot and Intuition. I am Torch and I'm super happy to be here today to give you this reading on the Justice card. So every month I am going to be doing readings based off of the major arcana cards that reduce to the number of the month. So for example, this is the second month of the year, which is February. So all of the major arcana cards that reduce to the number 2, I will have a reading for this month. So somewhere around the 2nd, I did record a reading about the High Priestess energy. So now we're going to be working with the Justice energy, which is a master number 11, but does reduce to a 2 in other schools of numerology, such as Chaldean numerology. And later on this month, we will have a reading about the number 20 card also. Okay, so I'm going to sit this Justice card here to kind of be present with us during the reading to set the tone. And the decks I'm going to be using for you today are the Archeon Tarot and the Messages from the Universe. So just remember, all intuitive messages are for entertainment purposes only. If you do recognize some aspect of yourself or circumstances in this reading, only take what brings you back to your personal power. You do have your own intuition and wisdom, so please use common sense and judgment as you listen. You have free will and are never under any force or spell because of viewing my content. So I will speak the invocation as I shuffle the cards. At this time, I am calling upon the I Am presence living within us and permeating all of creation and consciousness to join me now. I welcome you and your holy ones of the highest vibration into this space to surround, protect, and guide this reading. Any energies or entities not aligned with this higher truth are not welcome here and must leave now. Our souls have a plan. May this reading clear obstacles, dismantle illusions, and reveal what is meant to be seen along the path of our souls. May the roads which lead to the manifestations of our truest soul desires be opened now, clearly, divinely guided, and with ease. My intention for this message is to deliver peace, truth, love, wisdom, and empowerment. May my understanding and speech be plain and clear so that only what is needed to serve this intention is spoken. And may those who are meant to hear this message receive the aforementioned, pure and unperverted by fear or illusion. And so it is uttered, and so it is done. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get started with pulling some energies from the Archeon Tarot for the Justice energy. So how is the Justice energy making itself seen in the second month of the year, the month of February? And I do have to say that I feel this energy is kind of apropos for being present. You know, we do have eclipses starting this month. We'll be in eclipse season on the 17th. And so anytime, like with the Justice card, you see there's a bat on this card, and the bat is yielding a sword with the scales, okay? So when you think of justice, you think of truth being delivered, but it doesn't come gently all the time. It comes with a sword. It comes saying that whatever lies, whatever betrayal, whatever, you know, it brings things from the darkness into the light. And it also illuminates to the tune of, you know, you can't do what you've done, what you've always done. Like something has to stop. Something has to, you know, the cord has to be cut. The truth must come out. And so that is some of the energy that I think we're going to begin to see, especially with us being in Aquarius season, which is an air sign. And so the truth has to come out regardless. I thought I saw a card flip in here, but doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll take a look at the bottom of the deck in just a moment. But look at what we got. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh, boy. Yeah, some stuff is coming out. The Three of Swords upright. The Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Swords. Look at this Swords energy, y'all. I'm telling you already. The Devil, the Sun, the Ten of Swords. Holy shit. The Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Listen, Before these cards even came out, isn't this exactly what I said? The lie, whatever the lie is, it's coming out, it's coming up. Truth is here. The Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, okay? Its time is up, all right? 7 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. We got the 10 of Swords here, the 9 of Swords, the Devil in the middle, the Queen of Swords. You are speaking your truth. Okay, the truth is coming out here, and I got a feeling like it's not gonna be comfortable. It's not gonna be cute. Some people are gonna be upset, but you are going to be freed. Okay, free from this trap of this 9 of Swords energy. You're gonna be, you know, and I feel like this is instigated by you, if I can be honest. You know what I'm saying? This feels like, you know, you've had enough of playing small. Like, you have matured in such a way that your truth, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, your truth and your heart energy, okay? It's like your heart can no longer sit around and tolerate what was rooted in deception, what was rooted in betrayal, what was rooted in a lie, what was rooted in falsity. And maybe at some point, this saga had created a lot of heartbreak for you. But what I get with this 7 of Swords being in reverse, you know, sometimes this can be people lying to you, but I feel in a way that you're no longer lying to yourself, okay? You have come out of some self-deception energy, and you have called yourself on where you have been breaking your own heart, where you have forgotten who you are, where you have forgotten that I am goddess, I am God, I create my reality, I am the God of myself. You know, I feel like at some point in the past, like you had not been taking accountability for how you were creating your reality. And this situation, this cycle had just gone on and on and on. You know, the wheel was turning. One day you're up, one day you're down. You know what I'm saying? But I feel you getting off this wheel. I feel you stepping into a new timeline and getting off of this old timeline. This is a new wheel coming in. Okay, because it's like if you were building something off of a foundation of self-hatred or self-loathing, or feeling like you're not enough, never feeling like always feeling like you had to prove love, like you had to earn love, and it was never that, hey, I am love. You know, if you weren't appreciating yourself, if you weren't taking care of yourself, and if a whole castle or whole tower was built, the tower's not here, but it's here. The energy of the tower is here. Let me see what's on the bottom of the deck also. The Emperor, yep. If a whole saga, a whole life, a whole relationships, if jobs, relationship, careers, like whatever was built on this foundation of not understanding that you are the God of yourself, okay? If there were parts of you that weren't taking accountability for how you were contributing to your own misfortune, how you were contributing to your own poor decisions, how you are contributing to your own outcomes, all of this has revealed itself to you. You have revealed yourself to yourself. And I feel this is like taking a very sobering look at who you are, not to feel bad. Like there's no self-pity. There's no, you know, I do feel some regret, but like there's no like, it has that feeling of like, ha, I see you now. I see you now. I didn't see you before, but I see it now. Like something in the subconscious, some rhythm in the subconscious has become conscious. And you're calling yourself on it. You're saying like, oh my God, it's like an aha moment that's like, oh my God, I did that. Like it, you know, the whole time I thought it was them, but I wasn't owning my part in the drama. I wasn't owning my part in the situation. I'm going to take a sip of water here. And I was the one keeping this wheel turning. I blamed them, but I was the one keeping this cycle open, keeping this. And so this This justice energy is being brought first so you can see how you were contributing to your own story. You were the creator. You were the manifester of this story the entire time. Like, nobody did this to you. Okay, if anything, they just showed up to reflect you back to yourself. And so I do feel in a way that maybe there were some things about yourself that you're like, I don't want to be that person anymore. And in this new timeline, what's coming up in this month of February, and I feel very strongly with eclipse season, since you have realized it, you're getting off of it. And what I want you to know is that, like, this justice energy, it comes with so much love, which is why I also feel that the Queen of Wands is here. Like, only the love inside of you can recognize its opposite. Okay? Like, you can't, like, if you're recognizing that I haven't loved myself, it's only the love inside of you that can say that. Okay? So it's like if you were afraid, okay? It's the unafraid part of you that can call it and say, like, oh, this is the opposite of what I am. And so I say all that to mean that you have love in you. And only the love inside of you can recognize how you were deceiving yourself, how you were breaking your own heart, how you kept this cycle going. Only the love inside of you can do that. And this love inside of you is what this justice is coming for. It's saying enough is enough. This has played out long enough. Now you can continue to stay on this wheel, or you can step into a new timeline and build one off of what truly makes you happy, what brings you joy, the healed part of you, the part of you that is in love with yourself. Okay? That's what the Wheel of Fortune and this Sun card is saying. There's a new dawning, a new era, a new version of you that is dying to come out, that is no longer on this timeline of pain and suffering and lesson and lesson and lesson and lesson and lesson. All right? Now, I'm saying all this to give you hope, but because you are the God of yourself, you know, you have full responsibility of making sure that you claim this new timeline, and that once you're on it, you stay on it. You know what I'm saying? Think of this as like floors of a building with like a staircase in between, okay? Or, okay, I'm going to take that back. I got a different analogy. Okay, think of this as like graduating from high school, okay? The new timeline is going to be going to college, and you're climbing up the staircase to get to that next level, that next timeline, okay? Which in this analogy is college, all right? It's up to you in the new timeline. Are you going to go back down the stairs? Are you going to be repeating high school lessons? Because that's your option. That is your option. Okay? But what I feel is happening here is that you're not taking this option. You're very much coming in this from a place of using the shadow to... The shadow is being illuminated here, but this is also like using the shadow, calling it out, and realizing that the light in you is, oh my God, what are the words I'm trying to say? It's like the light, your light and your shadow are two sides of the same coin, okay? Like, in order for the light to be revealed, all right, the shadow had to be there, okay? Light can't illuminate itself because it's already illuminated, all right? So for things to be brought to the light, it requires darkness, all right? And so, but it's really two sides of the same coin. It's two sides of the same coin. And so, this timeline is over here with the Ten of Swords. This can't go on any further. You're not allowing it to go on any further. And you're the one with this Queen of Swords. I feel like you're the one here putting the sword in like through this whole paradigm. Okay, you're the one putting the sword in it and saying, this is over. All right? You're stepping into your new self, into the new you. You're leaving, and you're reprogramming here. I see this as reprogramming. If you've been doing any shadow work or healing, you're going back into the places and spaces that gave you a headache, that gave you migraines, that kept you up at night, that the stories that you had going on that you felt like were a bit of a nightmare to you. Were like, oh my God, like, why did I do that? Why did I date that person? Like, oh, like anything that feels like embarrassed or humiliated or regretful. Okay, you're creating a new story out of all of this, and you're bringing love into the situation, which I love seeing here. All right, love is the highest light. It's the brightest light. And so I love that in this spread, the Sun card is sitting on top of the Nine of Swords, because it's like, I'm seeing the truth of who I am, and like you're getting a new understanding, a fresh understanding, and you're reforming, transforming these thoughts that used to hurt you and into something that's beautiful and that actually helps you. Okay, I feel this as forgiveness. I feel this as forgiving yourself, forgiving others, for the places and spaces like where you forgot who you were and where they forgot who they were. Justice is here this month. And with the Emperor energy, you know, I love that we have like the two divine feminines here, like this divine feminine energy. Okay, but it also, like, these are the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. These are the more masculine queens. Okay, and so I feel that, you know, we're doing different things based off this new identity. We're speaking a different language. It's like, you know, you don't even understand that language anymore. It's not something that vibes with you. It's not something that even resonates with you anymore. And so this is fantastic energy, y'all. And like I was saying, with the Emperor being here, I feel very much that this stubbornness coming in and this willingness to protect your new reality. Okay, to protect your new reality. But there's no defensiveness here. All right, this Emperor is armed with truth. This Emperor is armed with truth. And it's almost saying that, like, hey, I am in charge. I am the ruler of this place, of this space, of this dominion of myself. I am God of myself. And I take full responsibility and accountability for everything, past, present, future. I did that. I own that. And now I am choosing differently. I have a different plan. I have a different strategy. I am not going back there anymore. This is drawing a line in the sand with so much love, you know, but this Emperor doesn't it's like it doesn't need the sword anymore. This Emperor is ruling with speech. It's ruling with love. This Emperor has a determination and a persistence and a consistency and a focus that is steadfast and stubborn in the pursuit of this new reality. Okay, you know, because sometimes when we acknowledge a thing, you know, you could be walking around like a 10-year-old armed with a gun. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, there's no reason to get mad or upset, or like, there's no reason to get mad, to get upset, to be pissed off anymore, like frustrated, annoyed. Like, there's no reason for any of this. All I have to do is make a decision and then move forward in confidence with that decision. You've got the story. You understand how it happened. You recognize where you were in the situation, how you contributed to the situation. Like, you get all that. And so it's like, once you have taken accountability for the part that you played, it's like, okay, I forgive you. I forgive myself. Thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful. Had that not happened, I would have remained in this place or in that place or in this vibration or whatever. You're moving on and you're moving forward with balance, and with knowledge of who you are and who you are becoming. This is a powerful reading. This is such a powerful reading. So I'm going to take a card from Messages from the Universe just to get any more information on this Justice card. This is a very strong reading. Okay. Oh, wow. That flew off the table and on the floor. Okay. It says, live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectation and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You've got this. And this is the truth of the matter. Thank you so much for this reading. I am so excited for you all. Let me know in the comments how this resonated with you. Like, as truth is being revealed to you, how is that showing up in your life? You know, be certain to forgive yourself, forgive others. And if there's any readings or topics that you all would like for me to read on for you, let me know in the comments too. I would love to kind of take a viewer's choice, maybe even every week, and do a reading just for you, just for my subscribers, because I appreciate you all so much. If you like my reading style and messages, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment on this video. And until next time, take really good care. Bye-bye.